Está lamiendo la panza.
Vale.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar, Advertising in 2025 to Scale or to Stand Out. So my name is Clara Psarelli, and it's a pleasure to be with everyone here today. So just a quick introduction, if there's anyone here who's not familiar with the Bunny Studio, quick intro. Bunny Studio is a creative fulfillment company. We simplify the creative project management and the talent sourcing. And this allows our clients to scale their creative needs, but without jeopardizing quality or speed. So we take care of everything, making sure the creative process is taken care of, and they can remove that part of the campaign off their shoulders. So I think that we know a little bit about scaling and about standing out as well. And another reason why I'm very excited to be here is that my main focus as a partnerships manager in my studio is within the advertising industry. So I work alongside with both ad technology companies, agencies, and publishers that offer creative services through either direct sales or they have a UI integration with us, offering voiceovers or audio ads, or sometimes even with advertisers themselves, sometimes directly, and other times supporting our partners' clients. And today I'm joined by Monica Lasprilla, Client Onboarding Associate. Hi, Moni.
Hi everyone. As Clara mentioned, I'm part of the client onboarding team, or CLON for short. My role involves helping self-employed people and small to medium businesses with project quotes and guiding them through our services and find them the best solution to meet their needs.
So it's a pleasure to have you here, Moni, and to have everyone here, and really to say goodbye to 2024 by taking a close look at all of the opportunities that this year has brought to the advertising industry, which are a lot. So I don't know what you think, but to me, 2024 what has been very hard to keep up with all of the things and tech advancements and opportunities that have brought. So, especially for ad buying and selling. So, if anyone there wants to leave some of the opportunities and challenges that they have faced during this year, please feel free to leave them in the chat and we can read them all together in a little bit. So, I'm just gonna dive right in. So, what actually happened on 2024? So at Body Studio, we had the thrill to attend a couple of conferences like Advertising Week in New York or the AIB's podcast Upfront. And I'd say that the most frequent topic that we heard about is about first-party data. It was mo one of the most talked about topics that we found not only in the conferences but also in research and online. We hear constantly about this. So this has always been talked about like a critical asset in advertising. And of course, collecting data directly from your own audience, your customers, website visitors, or app users not only brings you valuable information, but also finally with the transparency that this information was given willingly by your users. So now brands have access to high quality, privacy compliant insights that provide higher precision in targeting, which leaves room for higher personalization and allow ads to become more and more relevant. And this is within your own realm. No need to invest on third-party data providers or expensive data exchanges. You can get the data that you need directly from your own customers. And this has meant a real breakthrough for creative. Brands can now develop creative that's tailored for specific customer segments, and they are delivering actual relevant messaging that resonates with their interests. So instead of kind of doing like that one size fits all ads, now creative can adapt dynamically and they can reflect real-time insights like past purchases, content preferences, or browsing history. So we kind of understand why it was constantly being mentioned because it really was a game changer for the industry and the way that ad buying sales ads works within the industry. But 2024 and creative has not only has been a breakthrough on who you can reach with these data improvements, but also how you can reach them. So there have been so many formats and ad formats that have actually been existing for a long time. Of course, we all know that there's more to advertising than radio or traditional linear broadcast TV. And these other ad formats have been going on for quite a while. But now publishers are supporting these different technologies that allow advertisers to not only reach to their customers, but actually build experiences and have an interactive relationship with them. So I think that the way, for example, augmented reality or virtual reality have gained more attention this year has expanded the limits of this creativity within us. And Moni, I know that we were talking earlier about one of the use cases of kind of users interacting directly with this type of ads, and I think that the example that you shared was perfect.
Yes, so that reminds me of my friend. She loves fashion and was obsessed with these Dior glasses. And well, Dior isn't exactly an affordable brand for everyone, so you want to make sure that what you get is going to look perfect on your face. So what I didn't know is that they have this AR try-on feature on their app that lets you try the glasses on your face. And this feature provides a great customer experience, reduces shipping costs, increases customer loyalty, and improves sales conversion rate. So yes, technology is serving everyone here, and I'm sure my friend is loving it.
Actually, there is this ad in IKEA that allows you to kind of play around with the furniture that they sell, and you can kind of see how they look like within your living room. And right now in my country, we don't have IKEA, but I've seen that ad, and I'm actually waiting for that ad to come here. Like I'm excited to have that interaction with an ad. So I think that making a customer excited for a type of ad that really makes them want to buy more, it's a really smart way, and it just increases the return of investment drastically. So I think that that is very, very fun and exciting. But yes, interactive is fun, but sometimes going back to the traditional 30-second ad on TV, it's kind of nostalgic, and sometimes you kind of miss it. And social media and audio and video ads and VR and AR have been cool, but a classic visual ad can have so much impact that they have been lost during the shift of traditional linear broadcasting TV to streaming services. So right now, oh no, actually in 2023, 83% of US households used a paid subscription video service like Netflix or Hulu. And this is 2023, so I can imagine what these numbers are looking like right now. So naturally, seeing this opportunity, ads have been increasingly making their way into streaming services and changing how agencies and ad technology companies are investing in over-the-top advertising and connected TV. And I'd say that this massive growth of connected TV has been one of the most exciting developments in 2024 because it's bringing visual ads back to the center stage. And what does this look like today? So, as of 2024, 50% of customers who watch online video use a free or paid ad supported streaming service. And what does all of this mean to advertisers? So this translates not only to a massive reach from very, very different from linear TV, but if you add first-party data to the mix, CTV ads are much more targeted within a premium ad environment. So now brands can run a targeted campaigns on TV screens, reaching specific demographics, and that's something that TV could never deliver very effectively. And this is for a substantial fraction of ad opting users. Viewers have shown that they are willing to actually kind of negotiate a lower rate, even if it means having some ads within their experience. Let's take, for example, Disney Plus. Half of new subscribers to Disney Plus opt to use the ad-supported tier. And these ads experiences are much more relevant than well, I'm guessing that everyone here used to watch TV, but what we're used to with linear TV. And this is only going to grow. It's uphill from here because by 2026, it's forecasted that over half of the US population will be watching content from at least one ad-supported streaming service monthly. And more than half of all US internet users will be watching content via ad-supported video demand services. And I wouldn't be surprised if the actual numbers of 2026 end up growing substantially from that number. So users are growing kind of accustomed to ads within their viewing experience, similar to the way that ad experience was for linear TV. But this kind of growth within visual ads and this type of relationship of viewers with this type of assets has already been existing and growing as well, not only visual, but also with audio advertising. So we talked about content, targeted content. We talked about different ad formats and the power of visual ads. But we always have to leave room to discuss audio advertising and how, for example, this is working on podcast ads. So podcast ads is one of the fastest growing audio channels on 2024 and has brought just the increase in the use of dynamic ad insertion powered by AI. But we also talked about interactive ads. So is that even a thing in audio? I thought that it wasn't, but it actually is. And right now, smart speaker environments like Alexa or Google Home allow you to ask for more information or add directly products to your cart, but just speaking out loud and interacting with that device, which is it kind of sounds insane, but it's really working, and we're hearing more and more of this audio ad formats. And AI has also made its way not only into the dynamic ad insertion, but also in creative by making ad creation at scale more accessible and much more cost effective, but when used right. So, what does all of this mean for creative? So it seems to be quite a combination of success with everything that has happened in 2024. So first with first party data, with dynamic ad insertion, with these technology advancements that increase the options we have for ad formats, it looks like all of those historical bottlenecks that we had for our production and distribution are kind of being removed. So advertisers can now scale campaigns faster, they can reach audiences more effectively, and actually deliver personalized creatives. And creative-wise, this can get almost done immediately with the help of AI. But there's a catch, and it's very important to consider, because to scale in a personalized way sounds great, but it has to be done right. It can affect the authenticity of your brand. If you're prioritizing efficiency over creativity in the rush to produce ads at scale, your messages can become generic or even templated. And actually, consumers can tell. So research are showing that while nearly 77% of advertisers view AI positive, naturally, only 38% of consumers share this sentiment. And 49% of consumers believe that they can distinguish between a traditional ad and AI ads on CTV. And I think that this is the most interesting metric. It's that 55% of consumers say that AI generated ads are actually a turnoff. So what does this mean? Like, what does it leave the creative in the AI landscape? So broadening channels makes user be very overwhelmed with ads. This becomes part of the day-to-day, and they end up craving this personal and genuine feeling. That was what we were talking about, that nostalgic feeling with traditional linear TV. And they are looking for something that they know that it's not being mass produced by a machine. So if every ad looks and sounds the same across markets, it kind of risks being blurred into the background and failing to resonate, or even losing the trust of your customers. So how can you really stand out while scaling your ad production but without jeopardizing your quality or your customers' trust? And the answer is balance. So if you strive for an emotional connection, whether that's with humor or with empathy or with memorable content, you can take the opportunity of knowing your audience better and aim to make them feel rather than just share information with them, even if it's AI made. And also, if you're not afraid to go outside of the box of how you usually work with your ads, you can consider sound effects, audio production, 3D audio post-production, something that really goes a long way, but it doesn't involve a huge spend or an increase on your budget. And if you choose to work with AI generated ads, especially when it comes to programmatically distributed ads, avoiding kind of mimicking the first person user generated content, it will help you to not sound disingenuous. It's one thing to use AI to describe a product, it's another to have it say, oh, this is the recipe that my grandmother passed to my mother, and while you're trying to sell an oven. People are not going to trust you. They know that you're lying already with the ad. So trying to keep honest what you're telling them, it's essential, even if it's going to be used with AI. So I think that we have quite a few samples that actually showcase this better than just talking about this kind of in concept. So Moni, I think that I will hand the mic to you so that you can share this with us.
Sure. So I want you to listen to these AI voiceovers and an audio ad that has been ranked from worst to best. And I want to see if you can pick up like what are the things I don't like that much. So let's start with the first sample.
Everwind employee orientation. At Everwind, we rely on our employees to help us meet our HSSE goals. So this course will outline Everwind's expectations for working safely at our terminal. At Everwind, employee safety performance is key to help us meet our HSSE goals. Chapter 4. Key Standard Operating Procedures and Processes.
All right. For me, what do you think? For me, it's a no-go. It sounded monotone and robotic. And on top of that, the brand name was pronounced incorrectly, and it just wasn't engaging enough for advertisement. Now, I want you to listen to the second sample and let me know what you think.
Everwind employee orientation. At Everwind, we rely on our employees to help us meet our ISI goals. So this course will outline Everwind's expectations for working safely at our terminal. At Everwind, employee safety performance is key to help us meet our HSE goals. Chapter 4. Key Standard Operating Procedures and Processes. This chapter discusses the foundation of Everwind's procedures for employees. Employee work activities typically.
Okay. Do you think it was better? Like the inflection improved and the brand name was pronounced correctly, which is a big plus. But I still think it was missing something. So I might use this one for training materials, but not quite for ads. Now, let's listen to the third one, which is my favorite.
Are you looking for a nursing school but don't know where to start? At Galen College of Nursing, we can be your guide. Join us at our in-person open house on February 1st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Tour our simulation lab, meet advisors and students, and ask questions about financial aid and transfer credits. With multiple start.
Okay, what do you think? Tell me I'm wrong, or what do you think? Because I love it. For me, this one hits the mark, and it was kind of human-like. The inflection and all the right places, plus the addition of the music and the post-production, give it that polished feel. So my question is, would you use this? Would you air this on your campaign as your campaigns? Like, would you like it to use it? Just let me know. Now, I want to share with you also some samples for a video. And here we have an example that we can achieve using combining AI and human assets. And let me know if you can pick up which ones is AI and which one is human. And so.
Can you guess if this is AI?
Welcome to the course Mastering Coding, a comprehensive and beginner-friendly e-learning course.
Well, it is, but not quite. At Bunny Studio, we call it AI plus human. Here's how we make it. First, the script. Our expert team runs prompt after prompt to get to the optimal copy. Then, the character and logo, which are fully AI made using the right tools to get the perfect face, lighting, and coloring. The voice sounds completely human, right? Well, it's not, but we make sure it sounds like it. Now, what truly makes this video realistic and beautiful is the design, video editing, and quality control process that Bunny Studio pros bring to the table to finish it up. Contact us to join Bunny Studio AI. Bring your content production to the future today.
So did you catch it? If not, well, the model is our beloved Clara. As you can see, she's human, and as well as the editing and the animation. But the guy is AI generated. So what I'm trying to tell you here is adding human factor will help you scale and stand out. Now I want to tell you something about our how we help our clients depending on their needs.
Can you guess if this is AI?
Welcome to the course Mastering Coding, a comprehensive and beginner-friendly e-learning course.
Well, it is, but not quite.
So so we're gonna see, and I'm gonna tell you how we work at Bunny Studio and what options we have for our on-demand people here. So if you're like Sarah and you have a small to medium-sized agency and you want to, and you have an in-house team but needs help, extra help with during some certain seasons, Bonnie Studio On Demand is perfect for you, since you can go there and to the platform and set your one-off project, and we can help you with audio, video, animation, design, writing, and translations. This solution is ideal for agencies looking for a simple, efficient way to access professional quality work, committing to ongoing projects. Now we have Mark. He is an ad sales manager who works on demand side platform, and he needs a white label solution. So our solution for him is Bonnie Studio integrations, which we use API integration, enabling them to create audio ads on demand. This streamlined approach ensures that they can generate professional quality audio content quickly and efficiently, directly integrated into their existing workflow and aka their website. Now we have a third option, which is One. And Paul is a content production manager at a large agency, and he needs a constant volume of content for multiple services. So for agencies, we offer Bonnie Studio One, which work as a monthly subscription. And this solution is designed to handle recurring creative needs. Includes a wide range of services from graphic design to video and animation, providing agencies with reliable creative partner for all of their projects. Now, let me share a lesser known ways we help our clients with their voiceover projects. These are more tailored options that you won't find in our website. First, we have custom samples and auditions. So this is perfect if you want to get a sneak peek of what your project is going to sound like. It's great when you're considering multiple options or you don't know how the artist is going to sound with your script. And so this option is going to be $15. You can select up to 20 words from the script. We'll send it to the artist, and from that you will get it in a couple of hours. You'll receive your sample, and it's a quick and cost-effective and gives you exactly what you need to make an informed decision. Then we, of course, have another service we offer is that we call internally talent acquisition. Sometimes clients approach me and say, hey, Monica, here's this reference I have, or I need this very specific accent. And that's when I step in and help them, and I'll start a campaign with our talent pool to find someone who matches their needs. So let me give you an example. So, Clara, do you remember when Deadpool versus Wolverine was set to screen mid-year?
Yes, I saw it all over my TikTok endlessly.
That's great. Okay, so I'm asking you because one of our clients from an agency came to me and asked me if we had someone that could do a Deadpool impersonation for an ad they were working on. And at the moment, we didn't have anyone like that. But after launching the campaign, boom, like we ended up with 7 incredible options. From there, the client chose 2 artists and to create custom samples using their script, and they made their final decision from those 2 options. So I wanted you to give it a check to that because I was impressed on how these artists work. Very impressive. Beautiful.
I know, right? You're probably thinking, whose did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you his name, but it rhymes with Polverine. Then let me tell you, he's got a nice pair of smooth criminals down under.
Well, how you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. The name's Pool. Dead Pool. Pool is in pool of your own blood. Dead is in you'll soon be dead. Oh, you want to know how I got these powers? Well, they came with a suit. Joking! Strap in, bucko. It's gonna be a long ride. The day my father Odin
The character in this story's name is Deadpool, taking center stage and killing the one big baddie and the one grumpy old man known as Logan, or Wolverine. I guess I can't say Logan. Aren't you just a grumpy old man? Give me a break. You know what I had to deal with this morning? Alarm clock going off too quick. My new puppy takes a whiz on the carpet.
Okay, so guess who they picked? It was the last one. So they booked this artist and they wanted to do the project with him. And on top of that, they did this service we have called Live Session. And this solution was perfect for them because they wanted to give instructions while the artist was recording and make sure the tone and delivery of certain parts of the script were perfect to the T. And they got exactly what they were looking for. So I was so happy I could be there.
So I think that today's goal was to kind of go over the theory of what's happening in the ad space, but also looking into actual example of actual customers so that we can see what the impact of good creative can bring. What's just bringing that original piece of your brand into place and the lengths that it can take. So I think that we're about the time right now, but maybe we have time just one question from that we have received. So I'm going to look at the questions that we have got. So, do you recommend using AI or not? I think that that is an excellent question, and we think at Bunny Studio that absolutely it's really not one or the other. You don't have to choose whether to scale or to stand out. You can do both, and we think that with that mix of having human and AI mixed together, having that giving it an extra mile of thinking it through, not just placing a random script with a random voice and just started getting the campaign started, but actually thinking what you're saying to your customers in a way that sounds genuine. It can really make a difference for your brand. So yes, I think that that is all the time that we have today. So thank you so much for everyone that has joined. And if we missed anything, please feel free to reach out to us at clients@bunnystudio.com, and we'll be happy to send you a quote if you want to have your new creative done with us. So see you on the next webinar. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.